to my live teaching learning session of Principles of Microeconomics-II BECC 132. Today we will do Theory of Monopolistic Competition Market. In last sessions, you have studied about the market structure of perfect competition market and monopoly market. Today, the topic of market is monopolistic competition market, which is the summation of perfect competition market and monopoly market. Monopolistic competition market is that market in which large number of buyers and sellers exist. This market is also known as imperfect competition market. Monopolistic competition market is the mixture of perfect competition and monopoly market because this market takes features of both the markets like perfect competition market and monopoly market. Professor Chamberlain, who gave the name of monopolistic competition, and Mrs. John Robinson called it imperfect competition market structure. This market is known as by imperfect competition market or monopolistic competition market. This market comprises the features of both the market, like perfect competition market has some features, it takes those features, and some features this market take from monopoly market. That's why we can say that monopolistic competition market is the mixture of perfect competition market and monopoly market. Next is, what is imperfect competition? As you know that we have so far seen two kinds of market. Perfect competition is that market in which very large number of buyers and sellers exist, and all these sellers produces the same or homogeneous units of the product. And in perfect competition market, there is a freedom of entry and exit. This perfect competition market is price taker, not maker. Price was determined by the industry's demand curve and supply curve, and firm always take over that price, which is the equilibrium price, and determined by the forces of demand curve and supply curve. Monopoly market is that market in which only one seller exists, but buyers may be in large numbers. There is a difference between perfect and monopoly competition. Now today, which market we are discussing here, this is monopolistic competition or imperfect competition. Imperfect competition refers to the market in which the degree of competition among sellers falls somewhere in between these extremes. And these extremes are perfect competition and monopoly. There are two extreme cases, which is perfect competition and monopoly. And imperfect competition is that market in which this market lies in between of these two perfect and monopoly market extremes. Next is features of monopolistic competition market. Professor Chamberlain defined this market as a monopolistic competition market is that market in which very large number of buyers and sellers exist. According to Professor Chamberlain, monopolistic competition is a challenge to the traditional viewpoint of economics that competition and monopoly are alternatives. By contrast, It is held that most economic situations and composites of both competition and monopoly. In simple words, we can say that monopolistic competition market comprises the features of both the market like perfect competition market and monopoly market. Now, what are the features of monopolistic competition market? The first feature of this market is large number of buyers and sellers. In this market, there are large number of buyers and sellers exist in the market. It means sellers are in large number who produces goods and services in differentiating the output level. This market is generally a realistic market. At present, this type of market exists and you can see everywhere this type of market example. This market produces always heterogeneous product. This is the second and most important feature of this market, that is heterogeneous product. Perfect competition produces always homogeneous product. Monopoly produces homogeneous, maybe homogeneous or differentiated product. But monopolistic competition market always produces differentiated product or heterogeneous product. It means there will be a slightly different or difference in between of all the company's product, but the purpose of the product will remain same. For example, there are so many companies who are producing wheat, flour, and there are so many companies who are producing bread. There are so many companies who are producing biscuits like Parle-G biscuits, Sunfeast, and Monaco, etc. So many companies who are producing so many types of biscuits. But the purpose of the biscuit is same. But same as there are so many companies who are producing shampoos, there is a difference in between of color, size, design, packing, etc. That is their form of market in which heterogeneous products exist always. Heterogeneous or differentiated product. And this is very real condition which exists at present. Third point is selling cost. This is also the main important feature of this market, selling cost. Selling cost is that cost which every producer has to include in the production and in the selling of goods and services. Some costs are production cost, but some costs are selling cost. Production costs are those costs which are necessary for the production of goods and services. But selling cost is secondary cost which use after doing production of goods and services. So selling cost is always exist when you include producing cost. Selling cost used by the seller for marketing or advertising their product so that product can sell in large numbers. Next point is independent decision making. This firm has power of independent decision. It means monopolistic competition. The sellers which exist in this market, they have power of making decisions independently. There is no control over any other person. Next feature is imperfect knowledge. Because producers are producing heterogeneous product or differentiated product. That's why producer or seller can't know about the desire or willingness of the consumer. And consumer has also not any perfect knowledge about the price and product of the seller. It means there is a imperfect knowledge exists in the monopolistic competition market. For example, if you want to buy a bread, that seller don't know which company's bread you want to buy, and you also don't know what are the prices of different companies bread. So how we can say that there is a perfect knowledge? Perfect knowledge always exists only in perfect competition market, where products remains always same or homogeneous, and price of the product remains always same or uniform. If price is same, product is same, then consumer and producer may have perfect knowledge about the market. But when products are heterogeneous, prices are different, then how can we say that there is a perfect knowledge? So, perfect knowledge can't exist under monopolistic competition market. That's why this is the feature of imperfect knowledge. It means buyers have no knowledge about the product price and product quality, and sellers has also not any knowledge about the buyers, what buyer want to willing to buy. Next feature is unrestricted entry and exit. This feature can be said that there is a freedom of entry and exit. This feature takes from perfect competition market. Perfect competition market, you know that there is a freedom of entry and exit. Any firm can enter in the market at any time, and any firm can exit from the market at any time. It means there is no restriction, there is no barrier, there is no hurdles and obstacles while entering or exit from the market. Firms can enter into the market when other firms are getting abnormal profit, and firms may exit from the market when other firms bearing losses. So there is a freedom of entry and exit. Due to this feature, monopolistic competition firm always earn normal profit in long run. So these are the important features. One is large number of buyers and sellers. This is very important feature. Second is heterogeneous product. You can write differentiated product instead of heterogeneous because both are similar. Differentiated product enjoys some degree of uniqueness in the mindset of customers, but it real or imaginary. Selling cost is very necessary. Independent decision making is also possible in monopolistic competition market. Knowledge is not perfect, so we can say that imperfect knowledge exists in this market, and there is a fully freedom of entry and exit. There is no restriction. You can write unrestricted entry and exit, or you can write here freedom of entry and exit. Now we can elaborate some features like features or characteristics of monopolistic competition. These two features are very important, like large number of buyers and sellers. There are large number of buyers and sellers exist in this market. The large number of firms selling closely related product. It means in this market, products are perfectly substitutable or closely related, but not homogeneous. All firms produces differentiated product. Each firm act independently and has a limited share to the market. So an individual firm has limited control over the market price. Large number of firms leads to competition in the market. That's why this market is called monopolistic competition or imperfect competition. Second feature is product differentiation, that is called heterogeneous product. In this market, each firm is in a position to exercise some degree of monopoly in spite of large number of sellers through product differentiation. Product differentiation refers to differentiating the products on the basis of brand, size, color, shape, etc. The product of a firm is closely related but not perfectly substitutable of other firms. Like there are so many companies who are selling their bread. The purpose of the bread is same and closely related to each other but not perfectly substitutable of other firm. So these are the two important features which lies or exist under monopolistic competition market. Next is the demand curve slope under monopolistic competition market. What type of slope of demand curve in this market? As you have studied earlier, in perfect competition market, the demand curve slope remains always horizontal or parallel to the x-axis. In perfect competition market, AR/MR remains always same or horizontal line or parallel line to the x-axis. And in monopoly market, because no close substitutes are available, so in monopoly market, demand curve is always downward sloping curve because monopoly market is price maker and always determine higher price, and monopoly firm can sell more goods at lower price and less goods at higher price. So that monopolistic competition market also has downward sloping curve. But this diagram is different from monopoly demand curve diagram and perfect competition market demand curve diagram. Why? What are the reason behind this? So reason is this demand curve is downward sloping highly elastic because this curve is more flatter than monopoly's AR/MR curve. Why this curve is more flatter? Why demand curve is more elastic? And why demand curve remains steeper under monopoly market? Its main reason is in a monopoly market, there is no close substitutes are available and monopoly market has only single seller and he has a full control over price and quantity of the product. So under monopoly market, there is less elastic demand or inelastic demand. That's why demand curve slope is steeper or less elastic. Because demand can't be shifted or demand can be shifted, but in this case under monopoly market, no close substitutes are available. But in monopolistic competition market, so many close substitutes are available. When there are so many close substitutes are available in the market, then consumers' demand can change and consumers' demand can shift. So demand is highly elastic under monopolistic competition market. That's why demand curve slope is highly elastic. And demand curve of a firm reflected by its AR curve. What is AR? AR is average revenue, which is equivalent to price, which can be calculated by dividing total revenue to output. So AR curve under monopolistic competition market is always downward sloping, which shows that there is an inverse relationship between price and quantity demanded. Consumer will demand more at lower price and consumer will demand less at higher price. But the demand curve is highly elastic, more flatter than monopoly's AR curve. Reason is because there are so many close substitutes are available in this market. Why this curve is highly elastic? This is because differentiated products under monopolistic competition exist. When differentiated products exist, it means more close substitutes are available. That's why this curve is downward sloping and highly elastic. In these diagrams, always write on x-axis output and on y-axis revenue. MR curve of a firm under monopolistic competition market is also downward sloping and it lies below MR curve, below AR curve. MR is always lies below AR curve. So AR downward, MR downward and lies below AR curve. Next is nature of demand curve under monopolistic competition market and monopoly market. As I have discussed with you that in monopoly market there is only single seller exist, no close substitutes are available, restrictions of entry and exit, and the demand curve slope is always downward, but demand is less elastic. So curve will be more steeper. And in monopolistic competition market, there are large number of buyers and sellers exist, and all sellers selling differentiated product. So demand is highly elastic. That's why demand curve slope is more flatter and downward sloping. In first diagram, AR MR curve is downward sloping but more flatter than monopoly's AR MR curve. In second diagram, AR MR curve is steeper and downward sloping. So first diagram is showing the demand curve of monopolistic competition market. And the second diagram is showing demand curve under monopoly market. The reason behind more elastic demand curve and less elastic demand curve is only one, which is if there is a close substitutes available in the market, then demand will be highly elastic. If no close substitutes are available in the market, then demand will be less elastic. That's why the slope of curve may be more flatter or may be steeper depends upon closely related of the production. Next is short run equilibrium under monopolistic competition market. As you know that in each and every market there are two types of equilibrium. One is short run equilibrium, second is long run equilibrium. In short run, as we know that in short run there is a very less time. In short run some factors remains fixed, some factors remains variable, and if we want to change the output level then we can change only variable factor units. Fixed factors can't change in short run. So in short run, the equilibrium condition lies under monopolistic competition market is same as perfect competition and monopoly market. There are always two types of condition or two approaches of equilibrium. One is TR-TC approach and second is MR-MC approach. In first approach, Where the vertical distance between TR and TC is maximum, firm will earn maximum profit. And where TR and TC both intersect each other, where TR, TC both are equal, then that point will be called break-even point. Break-even point is that point where there is no profit, no loss exists. So in first approach, which is TR, TC approach, that is always same in each and every market, but monopoly market diagram will remain same in monopolistic competition market, because demand curve is downward in monopoly market, and in monopolistic competition market demand curve is also downward, but in perfect competition market demand curve is horizontal or parallel to the x-axis, because in perfect competition market price remains same. When price remains same, then average revenue is equals to marginal revenue, and TR increases by the same ratio or proportionately. But in monopoly market, price can't remain same, because producer can sell more goods at lower price and less goods at higher price. So in monopoly market, price can't remain same. That's why TR curve can't remain same or not increases by same proportion. In the beginning, TR will increase. After that, it will become maximum, and at last it start falling where TC intersects TR. You know that TC is the summation of TFC and TVC. Where TC intersects TR, that point is break-even point, and where the vertical distance which lies in between of TR and TC, that is maximum profit. I have shown you these diagrams in monopoly market, and the diagram will remain same of TR and TC approach and MR and MC approach in monopolistic competition market, or in monopoly market both diagram are same. Now, in short run, the second approach of equilibrium is MR-MC approach, where MC is equals to MR and MC cuts MR from below. That point is called equilibrium point. In short run, monopolistic competition firm can earn abnormal profit, which is called supernormal profit, and monopolistic competitive market can also earn normal profit, which is known as no profit, no loss, and sometimes it may be bear losses or minimum loss may exist in this market in short run. So in short run, you must have to draw three diagrams under monopolistic competition market or in any other market. Now first diagram in which AR is downward sloping curve, AR is known as demand curve, and MR is also downward sloping curve and always remains below that AR curve, and AC is U-shaped curve, which shows that in the beginning cost is falling, after that cost is minimum, and at last cost start rising. MC always cuts AC at its lowest point. Now where MC cuts MR, here SAC matlab short run average cost, and SMC means short run marginal cost. Where SMC intersects MR curve, that point is called equilibrium point. If we join this line to x-axis, then we will get output. And if we extend this line to AR curve, then we will get price, equilibrium price, because AR is always equals to price. Here the price is OP and quantity is OQ. Now AC, now we will meet or touch that point where this line touches to AC curve. AQ is our price or PO is also called price. Where this price line intersect or touches to SAC curve, that point is B point. Now we can get another price line which is PC or CO. Here AR is greater than AC. The condition of supernormal profit or abnormal profit is always where average revenue is greater than average cost. Firm always earn supernormal profit or abnormal profit. Here the shaded area is showing that average revenue is greater than average cost. That's why this portion is called supernormal profit or abnormal profit. Now in second diagram, first of all you will draw diagram 90-degree angle, write on x-axis output, write on y-axis price and cost or revenue and cost. Now AR-MR curve is downward but more flatter, and here AC curve is tangent to AR curve. It means AC is touching to AR curve. Why this curve is touching to AR curve? Because we want to show normal profit. And the condition of the normal profit is that average revenue must be equals to average cost. When AC touches to AR, then we can show that AC is equals to AR. So in normal profit, AC always touches or tangent to the AR curve. MC always cuts AC at its lowest point or U-shaped curve. Now where MC cuts MR, equilibrium point will be determined, and if we draw a line and join it to x-axis, we will get output level OQ, and if we extend this line to AR curve, we will get price which is OP, and here A point is showing that there is no difference between AR and AC exist. And where AC and AR both are equal, there are not any difference in between of this. That is called normal profit point. Now in second diagram you have studied normal profit. In first diagram, supernormal profit is showing. And in third diagram, minimum loss condition exists when average cost is greater than average revenue. If we want to show higher AC than AR, then we must have to draw AC curve above the AR curve. First of all, same as diagram we will draw. Again, write on x-axis output and on y-axis revenue and cost. AR-MR curve is downward sloping but more flatter. Here average variable cost is touching to AR curve which is showing shutdown point, and SEC curve lies above the AR curve which will show you that AC is greater than AR, and when AC is yani ki average cost is greater than average revenue, then firm will bear losses. So here first of all equilibrium will be determined where MC cuts MR. MC always cuts AC or ABC at its lowest point or minimum point. In this diagram, AR curve is downward sloping, MR is also downward sloping. MR remains always below the AR curve. Average variable cost is tangent to AR curve, and AC lies above the ABC. In the beginning, the gap between AC and ABC will be higher, and at last, the gap between AC and ABC will be lower. But AC and ABC can't meet and can't touches or can't intersect to each other. At A point, ABC or AR both are equal. That point is showing shutdown point. And where MC cuts MR, this E point is equilibrium point. Again, same as if we extend this line to AR curve, we will get price and join this E point to this line to AR x-axis, then we will get output OQ. And here, if we extend this line to AC curve, then we will get another price line which is OC. And the gap between OP and PC is OP or OC is PC. So PCAB, this area is showing minimum loss or loss because here average cost is greater than average revenue. When average cost is greater than average revenue, then firm will bear losses. In short run, anything can be happened. It means firm may be on supernormal profit or maybe on normal profit, and sometimes firm has to bear some losses, or firm can temporarily shut down its business due to losses or due to not recovering average variable cost. So these are the short run equilibrium conditions or short run equilibrium under monopolistic competition market. Now next is long run equilibrium condition under monopolistic competition market. As you know that long run is too much time period, Marshall has divided or classified time period into three categories. Very short period, which is known as inelastic time period in which supply and demand can't change. Second is short run time period in which some factors remains constant, some factors are variable, only variable factors you can change to increase the output level. And third is long run. Long run is at that time period in which all the factors of productions are variable. You can easily change the factors of productions unit and output level also. So in long run, monopolistic competition firm always earn normal profit. First of all, in long run, a firm in a monopolistic competition market will product the amount of goods where the long run marginal cost LRMC curve intersects MR curve. The price will be set where the quantity produced falls on the average revenue curve because AR is always equals to price. Now, how can we show that long run equilibrium is determined? So this diagram is showing how a firm can determine its equilibrium or get normal profit in long run. First of all, we will draw a diagram. AR curve is downward sloping, which is known as demand curve. MR always lies below the AR curve. Here, AR MR curve is more flatter. So, AR MR curve, which remains always flatter in monopolistic competition market, due to which feature? Due to the feature of closed substitutes are available in this market. Now, in long run, there is a freedom of entry and exit, which is the main important feature of this market. Due to this feature, firm can enter into the market when other firms are earning abnormal profit. And firms may exit from the market when some firms bear losses. So long run you have too much time. That's why firm can enter into the market and may exit from the market at any earn abnormal profit. Other firms will attract to see this profit and they will enter into the market. Supernormal profit will convert it into normal profit due to increase in supply. And if some firms bear losses, other firms will exit from the market. In this case, supply will short and firms again earn normal profit. So, normal profit condition always exists in long run. And how can we show it? We can show with the help of LAC, LMC, LAR, LMR diagram. First, where AC, LAC curve is U-shaped curve, and here LAC curve is tangent to the AR line. Because when you want to show normal profit, you must have to draw tangent LAC curve to AR curve. And MC always cuts AC at its lowest point, and it is also U-shaped curve due to the applicability of law of variable proportion, because production in the beginning increases, at that time cost falls. When production is maximum, cost is minimum. When production start falling, costs start rising. So here, now where MC cuts MR, first of all point will be determined, and if we join this equilibrium point to AR curve, then we will get equilibrium price, and if we join this line to x-axis, we will get output level. Now here LAC is equals to LAR, it means average revenue is equals to average cost. So firm will earn always normal profit in long run due to the feature of free entry and exit. So this is the long run equilibrium or efficient level of production. But efficient level of production exists at point G, not at point E. Here E point is showing normal profit and the G point is showing efficient level of production. This efficient level of production always exists where MC cuts MR. MC cuts AC, because MC always cuts AC at its lowest point. Where costs are minimum, that is called efficient level of production. But we are discussing here only normal profit, so you will draw only at E point, which shows your normal profit condition. This G point will show another situation which lies in this market. Now next is long run equilibrium of the firm in monopolistic competition. As I have discussed with you that abnormal profit always attract new entrants, and there is a freedom of entry and exit in this market. So if the firms are making short run abnormal profit, then other firms will be attracted to the industry. Since there are no barriers to entry, it is possible for other firms to join the industry. As they enter, they will take business away from existing firms whose demand curve will start to shift to the left. So in long run, monopolistic competition market firm always earn normal profit, where LAC is equals to LAR. Next is the difference between monopoly and monopolistic competition market. As you know that monopoly is that market in which only single seller exists, but in monopolistic competition market, it's a mixture of monopoly and competition. What is this competition? Perfect competition. So monopolistic competition market is the mixture of monopoly and perfect competition market. In monopoly market, only single seller exists. Buyers may be in large number. In monopolistic competition market, buyers and sellers both are in large numbers. Third is supply. Here supply under monopoly market is made by only single seller. So absolute control over the supply of the product by monopoly firm. But in monopolistic competition market, there is supplied by large number of sellers. It means goods are supplied by large number of sellers, but subject to control and competition. Under monopoly market, demand is inelastic, so demand curve slopes downward but less elastic. Under monopolistic competition market, demand may be more elastic due to the availability of close substitutes. In monopoly market, product may be homogeneous, may be differentiated, but in monopolistic competition market, product remains always differentiated, not same. Nature of competition, the basis of difference is in monopoly market there is no competition at all, no price, no product competition because only single seller exists. In monopolistic competition market, there are very large competition exists in this market because all sellers produces differentiated product, but the purpose of the product is same. So all sellers have very large competition between monopolistic competition market because product is differentiated and they have to include selling cost while selling their product, or they have to bear so many marketing cost or marketing strategies for selling their product. Under monopoly market, higher price price will be higher than all competitive price, P will be greater than MR. Same as in monopolistic competition market, highest price as cost of the product differentiation and selling cost is also added to the price, so price will be higher. Output, under monopoly market, small output fixed by the sole seller or individual seller, and in monopolistic competition market, output varies with product differentiation and selling cost. Profit. What type of profit monopoly firm always earn in long run? In long run, monopoly firm always earn abnormal profit due to the restrictions on entry and exit. But in monopolistic competition market, in long run, firm will always earn normal profit due to the feature of free entry and exit. Monopoly may be pure. Pure monopoly is rare, but elements of monopoly are there in market. And monopolistic competition firm always you can see everywhere at present. This market is realistic market which exists at present. Next this is very important topic under this market, inefficiency and monopolistic competition. As I have told you that perfect competition market is perfectly efficient market because perfect competition market is price taker, not maker. Price is determined by the market forces of demand and supply curve or by the industry's demand and supply curve, where both curve intersect each other. Equilibrium price is determined and that price is taken over by perfect competitive firms. So perfect competitive firm always take uniform price or sell all products at the same price. That's why consumer surplus and producer surplus always exist in perfect competition market. Monopoly market is a price maker, and those markets who determine their price itself, they are always called inefficient market. Why these markets are inefficient? Because resources are not allocated efficiently in monopoly market and same as in monopolistic competition market. As I have told you that in monopoly market you have studied about deadweight loss concept. Deadweight loss exists due to the inefficiency or inefficient allocation of resources which exist in monopoly market, same as inefficiency or inefficient allocation of resources also exist in monopolistic competition market. In monopolistic competition market, due to inefficiency, excess capacity present or excess capacity exists. What is this excess capacity? This excess capacity shows that firm has excess capacity to produce more, but to earn maximum profit, firm will produce less and charge higher price from the buyers. So this excess capacity is showing that producer is charging higher price and producing less. It means firm has capacity to produce more. Firm has resources to produce more, but not fully using or efficiently using its resources because firm aim is to earn maximum profit. That's why firm is inefficiently using its resources. Now the diagram is First of all, AR-MR curve you will draw. AR-MR curve is downward sloping and more flatter. LAC or ATC, ATC is average total cost curve, which shows AC curve. AC curve is tangent to AR line, which shows normal profit condition. MC always cuts AC at its lowest point, and it's also U-shaped curve where MC cuts MR, equilibrium point is determined. If we join this line to AR curve, we will get equilibrium price. This PM is perfect price of monopolistic competition market and QM is quantity of monopolistic competition market. But where MC cuts AC, here the cost is minimum. Firm can produce more because where the cost is minimum, it means firm's expenditure is less and firm can produce more. How much firm can produce more? This quantity where AC cuts MC, this equilibrium point is showing this red line QC. We can say this quantity QC represent quantity of competitive market. And here price will also falls. It means firm can produce more and can charge less price from the buyers, but firm wants to earn maximum profit. That's why firm is losing this capacity or losing this output level. This type of loss is called excess capacity. It means firm has excess capacity to produce more but not using efficiently this capacity. That's why this concept occur under this monopolistic competition market. Monopolistic competition is related with excess capacity concept, and excess capacity concept always occur due to inefficient allocation of resources. In this market, product differentiation exists and product differentiation creates excess capacity. It means that fewer firms operating at capacity could supply the industry's output. Excess capacity is the gap which lies between the minimum ATC or AC output and the profit maximizing output. Now here D is AR curve and MR curve is downward sloping curve. ATC is touching to AR curve. MC is cutting to MR and AC curve at its lowest point. Where MC cuts MR, equilibrium point is determined. To extend this line to AR curve, equilibrium price will be determined. This point is called normal profit where AC is tangent to AR curve. Now, excess capacity concept always arises where MC cuts AC. Here costs are minimum and firm can produce at this level but not producing to charge maximum price or higher price. That's why the loss of output is called excess capacity. The gap between ideal output and the profit maximizing output is called excess capacity. Next is excess capacity. You can show in this type of also monopolistic competitive firm and perfectly competitive firm. As you know that monopolistic competitive firm demand curve is always downward sloping curve and in perfect competition AR-MR curve is horizontal line. And AC curve is U-shaped curve. MC cuts MR or AC from below and where MC cuts ATC, that is called excess capacity point. Where MC cuts MR, that is equilibrium point, and where AC is equals to AR, that is normal profit point. In first diagram, here the quantity produced by the producer is less, but the efficient scale of the output is more. The loss or gap in between this is called excess capacity. The gap lies in between of efficient scale of output and profit maximizing output or quantity produced by the output is called excess capacity, which exists always in monopolistic competition market due to inefficient allocation of resources. And in perfect competition market, here the quantity produced by the producer or efficient scale of the output, both are equal. Equilibrium point, here AC is equals to MC is equals to AR is equals to MR, all are equal in perfect competition market. It means there is no scope of inefficient allocation of resources. Consumer and producer both are getting surplus. That's why There is no excess capacity arise in perfect competition market. Next is non-price competition. This is also very important concept in this market. Non-price competition is a way to attract customers through style, service, or location, but not a lower price. The feature of this non-price competition is characteristics of goods. The simplest way for a firm to distinguish its product is to offer a new size, color, shape, design, texture, or taste. As you know that in monopolistic competition market, all firms produces heterogeneous product or differentiated product. There is some type of difference lies in each and every firm's product, like size, color, design, packing, either product purpose remains same. There are so many companies who are producing biscuits, who are producing shampoos, who are producing bread, who are producing mm, namkeen, so many types of the companies producing different types of product, and the purpose of the product is same. So there are slightly different in size, color, design, packing, texture, taste. According to this, firm can't increase too much price of that product like cold drinks. Cold drinks are like Pepsi, Coke, Thumbs Up, Mirinda, Fanta, Mazza. All are selling their product, but they can't increase too much price, otherwise customer, they will lose the customer will not attract to buy their product. That's why these firms not differentiated too much prices of their product. There is a very slight difference in between these companies product prices, like 1 rupee 50 paisa or 2 rupees, like this. But firm want to attract the customer. How firm can attract the customer? Firm use the strategy of marketing, selling strategy. Firm gives so many benefits to the consumer, like buy one get one free, or give some gifts like mug with Horlicks, or location of sale is a store in the middle of the desert. uh, Differentiates its product simply by selling it hundreds of miles away from the nearest competitor, like cleaner, for example, cleaners location. Sometimes they provide services, like some sellers provide free home delivery services to attract the customer, so that customer buy always services from those sellers who provide you free home or free delivery or free home services. And advertising image, firms also use advertising cost to create apparent differences between their own offering and other products in the marketplace. Now, shape of selling cost. Selling cost is also a very important concept which exists always in this market. Selling cost is the important feature in this market, and the shape of selling cost is always U-shaped curve. According to Professor Chamberlain, selling cost is that cost which involve in the selling of goods and services in this market, because here products are differentiated. So each and every firm tries to sell more goods to the customer and attract more customers in the market. So seller uses advertising cost or selling cost under this market. So shape of selling cost is also U-shaped curve, which shows that in the beginning cost falls, after that cost is minimum, and at last cost start rising. Next, conclusion. Monopolistic competition, in which very large buyers and sellers exist, and this market exists at that time when many competing firms produces differentiated products. It has the features of both perfect competition and monopoly market. So that we can say that monopolistic competition market is a mixture of perfect competition market and monopoly market. It is closer to perfect competition than monopoly in terms of prices, output, and efficiency. And this market is realistic market which exists at present, and this type of market you can see everywhere, because when we buy daily needs goods from Kiryana shop, then we can see this type of market.